everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody's doing great today. It's Tuesday, July 8th. Currently it's 80 degrees. High today's 90. No chance of rain again. And winds at 6 miles per hour, so that's the only thing good about it. It's got a little breeze going. Today there'll be a Food City haul. We went over there because we love their deli, and we decided we didn't want to fix anything the other night. I think I'd been working outside some and just did other things around the house, and it's just, you know, miserable. I didn't feel like cooking anything. She sure didn't. So she burns up in here just even cooking breakfast sometimes. It's just stuffy, you know. But anyway, so we went and got some stuff basically for dinner, and then we of course saw some other things. But we love their deli, we really do. They've got some good stuff, plenty of stuff for when you don't feel like cooking. I'm telling you. I've heard a little bit about their cheeseburgers. They'll fix cheese, you know, if you order them, I guess. But they'll fix cheeseburgers there, and somebody said they were really good. I think 1 or 2 people I've heard say that. I might check into that one night. But, you know, Pal's is right in the same parking lot, basically. I mean, is across from their parking lot. You'd be that close to Pal's and get one at Food City, it'd have to be awful good, you know, because you can't beat Pal's. So that's one thing we might not do because of that. But yeah, so there'll be a Food City haul. Not for sure what's for dinner tonight. We hadn't really talked about it. We got things. We're just gonna have to play it by ear and see how we feel at the time. Sometime I'd like to get, I don't know if there's a Little Caesars, if they still have that stuffed crust. That one they got is really good. Their stuffed crust one. Maybe one day. I'm not sure. Trying to eat out west this month. Okay. So I got some jokes here today. Finally got a joke a day. You know you're over the hill when you're arranging your hair instead of combing it. You know you're over the hill when your idea of a good workout is standing up. Sometimes it is hard with my knees. If my knees are bad to get up. You know you're over the hill when you start picking your teeth out of the popcorn instead of picking popcorn out of your teeth. Hey, kitty. Man number 1. Today Facebook saved my life. Man number 2. How? Man number 1. It reminded me about my wife's birthday. Oh God. And thought of the day is from Rita Mae Brown. One of the keys to happiness is a bad memory. Okay. Oh yeah, I've got some. These are about right size for. Some Cherokee purples get bigger than this, but they're about the perfect size right here, and you can see why they're hard to tell if they're ripened or not. That's a leaf on there right there. There's a little leaf stuck to it, but you can see the top is green, and what? So this will stay green. Some of it will go away, but a little bit of it will still be green, and it'll be good. I mean, so when I feel them and they start feeling soft underneath it, I go ahead and get them, and it's just another day or so and they're completely done. Here's another one, green, and then see, same thing here. They'll ripen fast. I don't like them out there, not just the ones that are low. I really don't like them to get too ripe out there because of the birds and stuff. Birds like to peck on them, you know. It's dry out there. They would get some liquid out of it or something, you know. But and squirrels and stuff, I've never really caught a squirrel, but I have caught chipmunks running around underneath my tomatoes before, and they'd probably, you know, nip on them if they can get. They can climb anyway. You know, they could probably climb up the tomato plant. I'd like to have that on video if I ever could see that. That'd be nice. Okay, so I had a trivia time, and You know, I don't know if this was the one I really intended. I think I hit the wrong, but we'll go with it. Maybe it was meant to be. Let's see. Play quiz. Okay. What type of clothing item are knickerbockers? Pants, hat, coat, shoes. They don't look, to me, they don't look very comfortable. I'll just say that. That would be pants. Yes, knickerbockers or knickers. Which of these is a fitted undergarment worn to shape the waist? Corset, shawl, balaclava. Sounds like a pastry. Petticoat. I've seen them on older movies or something, or a movie about, you know, way back in the past where they use these, and I don't know if they use them anymore, but corsets. Yeah, corset's a fitted garment with stiff supports that cinch in the waist of the person who's wearing it. Which of these is also called long johns? Galoshes, rain trousers, long underwear, tube socks. Hey, what are you doing out here in the middle of nowhere in your long johns? That would be long underwear or drawers. Long drawers. Yes, long underwear, also called long johns or thermal underwear, is underwear with long legs and long sleeves that is normally worn during cold weather. Cowboys wear them in cowboy movies, even when it's hot. What was the name of the garments worn by people in ancient Rome? Yoga, toga, poga, loga. That's what it says. Yoga, toga, poga, loga. Loga party. No, it's toga. The toga, a distinctive garment of ancient Rome, was roughly semicircular cloth draped over the shoulders and around the body. A poncho is what type of garment? Sandal, cloak, shirt, necklace. I'm Pancho. I'm Cisco. Isn't that what Cisco's friend was, Pancho? Okay, it is sandal, cloak, shirt, necklace. It's a cloak. Yes. It's an article of clothing of ancient origin, a cloak made of the square or rectangle of cloth with a hole in the middle through which the wearer's head protrudes. A long style of shorts is named after which island? Bermuda, Ibiza, Barbados, Corsica. Just don't sound right. Honey, I'm going to put my Barbados shorts on today. No, it's Bermuda's. Bermuda shorts. Right. What name describes the 18th century dresses that fitted just below the bust? Tudor style, Victorian silhouette, Empire silhouette, open front dress. I don't really know this one. Okay, I'm going to go with Victorian. No, it's Empire silhouette. Empire silhouette, Empire line, Empire waist, or just Empire style clothing in which the dress has a fitted bodice ending just below the bust, giving a high-waisted appearance, and a gathered skirt, which keeps going on and on. Most wetsuits are made of what material? Polyester, neoprene, acrylic, spandex. Wetsuits. You know, I'm not for sure about this. I mean, I don't think polyester is waterproof. I guess they can make it waterproof. I'm going to go with spandex. No, it's neoprene. Now, I really didn't know that. Let's see what it says and I'll learn. A wetsuit is a special suit worn by people who want to spend a lot of time in the water. Wetsuits usually worn by swimmers, divers, surfers who swim in cold water. Where's about what material it's made of? They're kind of rubber called neoprene. See, I didn't know that was rubber. So, but now I know neoprene is a. Okay, which of these countries is famous for its traditional kimono attire? Japan, South Africa, England, Spain. You know, there's a kimono dragon. I don't know if that's the same thing, if it's spelled the same way. But that would be Japan. That's right. The most iconic and easily recognizable of all traditional Japanese wear, the kimono is still a staple piece for many people in Japan. That's 7 right, 2 wrong. We got one more. When were poodle skirts most popular? I'll show this to you. I don't know. Is that what they really looked like? If it doesn't flop around. There it goes. Go back. Okay. Oh, man. When were poodle skirts most popular? 1970s, 1930s, 1950s, 1980s. I have no idea. I've never seen one before. I'm going to say, it sounds like the 50s. That's right. The poodle skirt remains one of the most memorable symbols of the 1950s. All right, everybody, I got 8 right and 2 wrong today. I hope you enjoyed it. I liked it, and I learned a few things, so that's always a bonus. I hope you enjoyed it and did well, and if you did enjoy it and enjoyed Morning Coffee Break, please give me a like. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody have a great day. Definitely check out the Food City Hall. Got some nice eats. Bye, everybody, and God bless. Oh, one thing I do want to mention, if you stayed until the end, you'll hear this. But, I mean, those sandwiches we got at Food City, if you have a Food City, you know, I know they're just in certain states and everything, mainly Tennessee. But if you see those sandwiches, they're well worth the price. I think they were $6.49. Well worth it. I could only eat half of mine, and Joy could only eat half of hers, so we still got our other halves for tonight, and Logan will fix him something. But I'm just saying, definitely check those out if you like a good sandwich. Bye, everyone.